Alright, today we're going to make Pytt Panna. It's a Swedish recipe that my grandmother used to make, that my mom used to make, that I make. Okay, you want to start out with some sort of tuber, maybe a potato, maybe a sweet potato, and you're going to chop it up and turn it into that like magic. Next thing, go in your fridge, find some old leftovers. We got some beautiful ham here. We got a chicken that's pretty much gone, but we're just going to take that and we're going to chop it all up. So we got some ham and we're going to cube it up. Make it just like the sweet potato. Ham and sweet potatoes. That looks pretty good. Okay, now we're going to chop up the chicken. Cube it just like everything else. And you want to chop up an onion. Better than that. My wife chops better than I do. Liberal amount of butter in a non-stick pan. We're cooking over a high heat here. Alright, you're going to take your ingredients over to the non-stick pan and you're going to add the sweet potato and the onion first. Sweet potato takes the longest to cook, so you want to put that in there first. Okay, our sweet potatoes are starting to look like they're browning on all sides. Guess what? Time for more butter. I'm going to throw that in there because now time for the onions. Take those, whack them in there. Keep going. Keep stirring and frying it up. You want to start to brown these onions. Next we want to add about a half teaspoon to a teaspoon of freshly ground pepper. I'm going to throw that in there. You cannot add enough pepper to this dish. You can never have enough pepper. Starts to look real good, starts to smell real good. You can smell that pepper, you can smell those onions. The secret ingredient is little Jamaican allspice, just a tiny pinch, and I'm talking the smallest amount. That's how much, literally. It's a very, very, very little bit. Next we're going to add the ham because we're ready to go here. Alright, stir in your ham. Alright, the chicken goes in last, and the reason the chicken goes in last is a couple things. One, everything's cooked beforehand. The longer it's in there, the drier it's going to get. And you don't want to stir it up too much because the chicken is just going to turn stringy and the cubes are going to go away. Remember, stir carefully once you get that chicken in. You don't want it to turn stringy. Alright, never enough pepper. This dish is about pepper. Alright, there you have it. That's the Swedish hash Pytt Panna. It is pretty much ready to go. Okay, there's our dish, our Pytt Panna. There's only two ways to make this any better. One is still add more pepper. Two would be to throw a fried egg on top. That's a little more Swedish and delicious. Pytt Panna.